gonna start recording one more time.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll show you the way out.
Yeah, if you could show me the way out. I get lost easy on the app. That's why I never liked the map. But I
Yeah,
tell you, you get used to it.
yeah, it took me a while to get used to it down here. I had to come down here so many times to get used to it.
Oh, my baby wants to come in. Oh, you silly girl. Always when I'm trying to escape death, you know, and trying to escape death, and she's got to come in. Hold on, baby. Hold on. It's okay.
That's how my dog is. I'll be playing a game or something. It'll be like one of those intense moments, and that's when he's like,
It's okay.
"Hey, man, you gonna look at me?"
She's just looking at me with those big innocent eyes.
You got to turn to your right. It's over here. I've almost passed it.
So we have things that are just suspending in the air. Oh no, they're on a route. They're on routes. I was like, I didn't know they had the anti-gravity effect like on Crystal Isles. You know,
Stuff
just floating around.
Yeah, stuff's just floating in the air. It doesn't make any sense, but it's happening.
It's too bad it glitched, man. I was having some fun there. It's the sound. The sound disconnects and freezes Ark, and then Ark won't let you go into the task manager to kill it.
Oh, of course, Ark would do something easy like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've definitely played games that have done that before when they crash and like your first instinct is like, okay, well, I'll just go to task manager and kill it. That way, I can just speed the process up, and then it won't let you kill the task.
Yeah, it won't. Oh, is this the wrong direction? I think I went the wrong direction.
Yeah, you got to go to the left. Oh, there we go. We lag back in.
Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so green obby, yeah, this way. There we go. Yeah, last time we flew over that, we got grounded immediately. It was hilarious, and Cal was freaking out too. I couldn't. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've never had that happen.
Dude, I'm telling you, you're flying on your Wyvern, and then all of a sudden, it kicks you off its back, even though you can stand on its back, and it lands immediately. That's what happened. But this was a long time ago when the map first came out. Yeah,
I know that if you take a mana in there, manas freak out. Tab does not like manas. You can, like I said, you can't use its dash. So all you can do is like either hit A or D to slide back and forth, and that's pretty much it. You can't do anything other than jump in the air.
That's funny.
Now, how long has this tree been here? That's cool.
All right, so I got 2 refrigerators and a vault for free.
Nice.
Oh, did you get that out of the drops?
Yeah, out of one of the drops right there in the little clearing there. Alright, so I'm going to take my baby home. Probably going to log off for the night, guy. I've had way too much adventure.
Wait, I can understand.
Yeah. Got to let my boy heal up, or my girl here heal up. Got to get my cat in. She's looking at me like I abandoned her or something. So,
just like, why are you ignoring me?
Yeah. Please let me in. Hello. Let me go get her.
I've got 170 biotoxin. I didn't get all the biotoxin down there. Oh god, give me that back. That was
I can make very many, but I'll make some. It's like 2 to 3 biotoxin per dart.
Yeah, it does take a lot. I'm going to transfer back over here in a second. Are you even on? Colby.
It can hit.
Yeah, she came in, then she went back out.
He's like, all right, I've had enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm like crazy. This is crazy. But we got a vault out of it, so I can't complain too much. A free vault.
Hey, vaults are nice. Hold a lot of mass storage with those. I know that you can get, there's obviously better storage out there, but vaults are. I half died. Yeah, vaults are nice to have.
Well, now that I got the, I do have the Ingram for the dedicated storage, because I got the replicator, dedicated storage, the generator, the trough, and the gun, and some other pieces of equipment like tech leggings and gauntlets and the Tapajera tech saddle. Yeah, right. I'm gonna run around on that. Yeah.
I got the. I need to make a teleporter because those things are so nice to have.
Oh God! If I only had the Ingram, I tell you.
I got all these Ingrams from I think just Val. For the majority of them, it was just Val. Of course, I did it on Alpha, so I mean that helped out a lot.
No, I bet. You know, I wanted to do the Dragon beta on Rag, which is why I was going for aloes and UDs. I think I got a couple of UDs somewhere, and basically I was just gonna do the Rag boss, and I still have the trophies over there. I can do some of it. You know, I have trophies. I can do that, but it's just gonna take a while because you got to tame up the aloes. I'm not taming them up. You got to mutate them up, and it's just time-consuming process. I have to get them situated here. Been spending a lot of time on domination because I got the Thylos. I finally got 5 out of 6 stats consolidated on the Thylos, and about 4 out of 6. It's about 5 out of 6 out of the Thylos and 4 out of 6 on the Terrorbirds. So I'm so close to at least getting those guys done, and I'm also consolidating those mutated event RGs. But I'll tell you, the stamina is going to be a bitch because it's like 30 points. I have to jump 30 points. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to keep trying. Maybe I'll get lucky. Yeah.
What did you say, Colby?
So he makes me want to play Domination.
Domination's a different thing. Now, remember, what you guys consider Ascended Saddle is like 300 points, maybe, for high end.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
It's 100 over there.
It's a lot different. Most of my hours, more than half my hours on the honor is official servers.
Oh, okay.
So I know the pain.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure everybody knows because there's a great community over there. They get together mostly on the weekends. They have yard sales. They have a bank. You can go get metal ingots and things, and you deposit it into a bank account, and then you can use that to pay for things. You know,
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
They have great events. They made a maze, and they put all these animals in it, and you have to go and you have to get these little pieces of paper, and you have to take them out of the maze and survive the maze, and it's incredibly elaborate. The admins run it, and you get prizes at the end and stuff like that. So I mean, there's fun times there to be had. Yeah. I had so many memories, but I was running around with Cal. And she became an admin over there, so she doesn't do that much anymore. You know, she has a different crowd now.
She has a different crowd. Yeah, that admin life.
Yeah, I mean, way back in the day, she wanted to do something else, and I told her straight out. I said, "Why don't you try being an admin?" Oh no, and then later on, she pretty much kicks me out of the tribe because she considered me a low grade player, and I go, "Really?" You know, she didn't put in those words, but what she did is she made a list of all my mistakes and used that as justification to kick me from the tribe. It's almost like, you know, when you're doing a job for somebody and you make mistakes, and during your evaluation they go over those mistakes with you and use that as justification to justify your termination. That's what my friend did to me.
That's really dirty.
I know.
And it's good because just take CJ here for example. It's a bundle of mistakes.
But
here.
He's like, it's a bundle of mistakes.
Yeah, here's every single mistake you did. Because I had on Valguero, as a matter of fact, I put a boat out. I put a motorboat out, and I built on it. And I hadn't logged in to reset the timer. It just slipped my mind. And then I lost the boat. Somebody claimed the boat. So she said, well, you better go over there and do something about it. So I went over there and I stripped the boat of everything. And I left it there because I couldn't take it away from somebody who claimed it. Once the other person claims it, they would have to give it back to you. And I don't know what Tom, Dick, or Harry did that. You know, some dude, I don't know. So, you know, the boat was lost. And she treated it as though it was communal resources. But the thing is, I earned all that. I built that. I didn't take anything from the main base. All that came from my stuff. So, you know, telling me that, oh, yeah, you lost the boat and I'm the one that built the damn thing didn't make any sense to me. So, but she had already, you know, put the writing on the wall herself. You know, she was hanging around some other guy that was very sharp, really, really sharp kid. And I don't even know if he's still playing, but I think he said, well, you know, we don't need this guy. Let's just dump him and go make a better team. Then I found out that her idea was, and this is her idea, she wanted to make a team of like grade A players. And I didn't make the cut.
Oh, that's so dirty.
Well, dude, it's a game. And I'm like, I couldn't believe she did that. I've known Cal for years. And she did that, dude. And now she's an admin. Now she's an admin. Yeah.
I'd be like, listen, it's a game. I don't see why it's that important.
I know.
You know
I really don't
Yeah.
care. But
Come on, CJ over here, F tier character, 100% F tier. No one likes him. Terrible human being.
Colby, what
Terrible character.
What
Ass.
did you do? What did you do to
Always complain. Always tries to compare shit when he doesn't need to compare shit. All this other stuff, but he's still welcome on our team.
Listen, I should have kicked you out of the tribe when I had the chance.
Why are you still mean to me, CJ? I don't understand.
You get on once a year?
What do you mean?
Listen, man, you ignored.
Is this some sort of like cyberbullying?
I'm struggling with this rock drake egg. I don't know what to do with it. It's too hot and it won't incubate.
Eat it.
I'm not eating it. It's
why don't you just
fertilized.
bring it over here to my air conditioners over here? I can just flip a switch and you can get that thing cooking.
That's where I'm at now. I'm in. I've tried 2 different sets of air conditioners on our base because I have 2 sets, and both of them, like the one is just completely encased in them and it says too hot, and this one says too hot.
Was the generator on?
No, it's off, Colby. Yes, it's on.
I want to double check because I turn it off every time I'm using it.
Well, you have to stack them. You got to remember that if you look at the air conditioners, I learned that one side doesn't have mist and the other side has mist, the side with the mist is the one where the cold or heat is. The one without the mist, you're not going to get anything on that side. So if you didn't place the air conditioners right and all the mist is facing one direction, you're not really focusing the energy or the power of those devices. You have to make sure that the mist are not like pointing two different ways, because that'll be against each other. You want them to point all in the same direction with the mist in the same direction, and you want to compress them too as much as you
completely
can.
Failed at this, Colby. This whole one side, there's nothing.
There's no mist.
No mist on the entire
Well,
side.
put the egg on the other side. Then. Just put the egg on the other side and see if
now it's working.
Okay. Yeah, it's the mist. That's
all of those air conditioners in there, I did not place, and the reason why I know that is because, well, I think it was Davey or some shit. He was breeding something and was trying to hatch eggs, and it got stuck in the floor. So he broke the floor, breaking the air conditioners. I made him replace them, and I think he fucked it up.
I think you're projecting.
What do you mean?
Pointing a finger.
Yeah, you're trying to say somebody else who's not currently playing is the problem.
Yeah, the guy that named himself a black man is sleeping in our house right now doing jack shit and fucks our stuff up. What's not to believe?
He hasn't been on in forever.
Those air conditioners have been there forever.
Yeah, they have been. They've been here for at least almost 2 years.
That's one of the first things we built there.
I still remember the torches, man.
I know, right? That was our air conditioners at first. The fucking torches so we can have the wyverns.
Going in there and melting to death.
That was a good time.
Alright. I forgot I need to get more meat, so I'm going to take my Giga out. Have him take care of business.
They're so tanky. I love them. Where'd this other
until you get to that percentage of health where it enrages and kicks you off and tries to kill you too.
I haven't got to that point yet.
Yeah, I never had that problem. With a Giga?
Yeah, I've never had it. I've had it down to
take a Giga, go to extinction, try one of the fucking drops in extinction, guarantee you that motherfucking rages.
Oh, I'm not doing it. Oh, no. I'm not. I've done 2 of the drops. What was the yellow and the green? I can't think it was what it was. I know the purple. It was yellow and red. The purple drop. Oh my god, it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
That's harder than the alpha boss fight on Val. That was the hardest thing I've ever done, and I didn't even complete it. I lost everything. And I ran away like a little girl because there was no way I was going to beat that. You start getting wyverns and shit coming at you, and then you get corrupted Gigas, Rexes.
Let's see.
Oh, I do have a aloe that you can have if you want it. It does. I never put any stats into it. So it's still got 47, and it was an event one. It's green and blue.
I'll take a look at it. Remember, I already have a consolidated aloe. It would have to have a better stat than the consolidated one. But I'll be happy to take a look at it. You never know.
He probably doesn't because he was a wild tame. I just I wanted to tell you.
No, wild tame can have a superior. That's how I got the consolidated one. It was all wild tames. So I can take a look at it. That's no problem. I'll use my doctor glasses on it. I'll put my doctor glasses on.
The doctor glasses. Can you check them out?
Yeah, doctor of the tames. Dr. Tame.
I was when I first started breeding, I was so miserable at it. I didn't know how to get the stats you want, how to consolidate those stats together. I was such a failure. I got way better at it the further I went on to it. Like when I was getting into gigas, I got much better because the time frame of waiting for a giga to grow is so long. So I was like, I've got to do this correctly because I do not want to sit here for another 12 hours waiting for this thing to grow.
Yeah, after a while, all you could do is just put meat on it. You know, getting the imprints really does help, though. It's worth the time. You do it on the weekend when you have time. It's the best thing to do.
They had a event there. I think it was last year. It might have been the year before. And I think it was like a Valentine's Day event or something like that. But they lowered the incubation period and the maturation period of Giga. So instead of taking 12 hours for the egg to hatch and like 2 whole business days for the damn thing to grow, it took an hour for the egg to hatch, or maybe it was a half hour. And I think it only took like maybe 4 hours for it to get to full maturity.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was breeding so much that day.
Yeah, right now I'm just using the Giga to kill a bunch of stuff and get meat. I'm tired of going out and trying to piecemeal everything on a wyvern. So
yeah, the only thing I use the wyvern for is just to fly out there, and then I put all the meat on the wyvern when I come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Unless I'm too heavy, then I gotta leave the Giga there.
Hey, I found a sheep for you.
Oh, I've already gone. I'm already back to Val. I went to the rag. I searched forever and couldn't find one.
I was like right in my backyard.
That's so aged.
I found
I did.
I found
looked
a precious
forever.
sheep for you.
Yeah, because I was gonna use them to tame some of those orgies, because it's, you know, you get pretty good effectiveness without having to go through the process of getting kibble. But it just wasn't, the cards weren't there. It just wasn't gonna happen. I need to fill up the other side of this pen again. My God, I miss all the ghost directions I had.
Okay. Just don't want my Giga falling in one of these damn holes. There's so many holes everywhere.
And I forgot how hot Arc makes my computer. Let's open up this side panel here. Where's it coming from? Oh, that's coming off my graphics card. Holy God.
Oh, I think my Giga got stuck on a rock. Come here.
I'm almost amazed that my tubes don't heat back up and reform in this game.
Oh, yeah. I love it when I have like, I had to kill some Gigas when you guys weren't there. Because they were a threat to the base, you know. And I used a bunch of Gigas that I was, you know, trying to breed. And sure enough, I had to use like 7, maybe 8 Gigas to kill a wild one.
Yeah, their melee damage in the wild and their health bar is ridiculous. Their melee's usually a little bit lower than what you can get after you put all the boost and health stats in. But their health is like 80,000, and it is ridiculous.
Yeah. That's why it took so much of my people here to kill him. But I learned that yeah, even online they were talking about it. Tame Giga versus Wild Giga. Wild Giga always wins.
That is so true. The Wild Giga is so mean. Colby found that out the other day. He was like, I got a lightning wyvern, I got it. And then I just saw a flash on the screen. Tribe mate, your lightning wyvern died to a Giga that was like level 20.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it.
And then I saw where it says your tribe mate has died to the level 20 Giga. I said, wow, you're horrible.
I didn't die to it, you fuck.
Yeah, you did. I remember you dying. Let me go pick up your
I didn't die.
I watched you yeet yourself right into that Giga.
No, I was parked on a rock with a lightning wyvern. But the lightning wyvern died.
Yeah,
I didn't die. I got stuck on the rock.
Yeah, you didn't die to that one. You died to the one after that.
No, I never died. I never even fought one after that. That was the only one I ever fought.
Colby, you've been smoking too many drugs, man. I wish I was recording because I watched you glide right into the side of that Giga's mouth.
Oh, that one!
Yeah, that one.
I was testing something.
No, you failed. Just accept it.
No, literally, I jumped off my fucking dino, glided towards him, and tried to shotgun him. All right, I was testing shit. I was limit testing, and it was a little past my limits. But I found that out, and I learned from it.
Yeah, oh my god! I just remember it biting the one Giga, and then there you went bad. So there's my buddy making mistakes. But no, I'm a bad Ark player. I'm no good at playing Ark, but you're epic.
Oh,
There's no such thing as bad players.
There's two Dodies that are in their shell side by side. They're about 1 square apart, and my Giga got stuck between them.
Oh, those things are the worst too because they're not that big, and you would think that the Giga could just go over top of it, but no, that thing gets stuck. I don't know if you were around for it, but they did a turkey event there. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, on Thanksgiving, and they had these I forget what they called them. They were just a turkey, and they spawned all over the place in Crystal Isles. And if you went over there with the Rex and tried to kill it, even if you had all the stat mutations to were like close to like 25,000 health and maybe 600 or 700 melee, if you timed it out, it would take you like 4 hours to kill it with the Rex, and the Giga could kill it in I think about 30 minutes. And it wasn't tanky. I mean, it was tanky, but it didn't do any damage, dude. It tried, but it was just too small.
I see. Interesting.
I don't know if that was just a Ark all over thing, or if that was just the server. That was probably an all over Ark deal, though.
Maybe. I think I have enough meat. I just need to put something in there. Yeah, I got plenty.
Hey Colby, if this thing's nursing, right? If the Maywing's nursing, would you put the meat in its inventory?
Yes.
And then it just nurses everything.
And then any babies. So basically every dino has pretty much a list that it goes through of what to check first for food, and only for babies is the nursing mailing #1. Anything else, like what are they called? Fucking teen mailings or whatever they are. Adolescent. They check the mailing second now, and so on and so forth until they become adults, which then they don't go for the mailing at all. Yeah.
Okay, I just kind of wondered because I've never used that. I've never used that on a medic before, so I just kind of wondered.
Yep, and you can use it with any dino. You just put whatever that the baby would eat. So say it's herbivore, you put berries in its inventory, then it'll feed the baby herbivore berries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so whatever the baby eats, you do have to put it in its inventory to feed it. But it just auto feeds it. You don't have to keep going to its inventory, making sure it has food in its inventory, all that such shit.
Yeah, because that's pretty. That gets repetitive and redundant real fast.
Yeah, because you have to fucking micromanage it every 2 seconds right in front of you.
Yeah, and then you walk away from your computer for like 10 minutes, and you come back and it's dead.
Yeah.
I'm over exaggerating, but that's what it feels like.
What'd you say?
I said I was over exaggerating, but that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I haven't eaten since I got up tonight, so I'm going to go eat something. Probably a Tostino's pizza, because that sounds good and healthy for me.
Yeah. Till the diabetes comes, then it's not going to be very healthy.
Yeah, it won't be good for me at all. That and constipation from all the cheese.
I have to eat a couple of prunes a day just to keep regular, because the medication makes everything hard and jams it up. I swear I was on the toilet and I thought, I'm gonna die. I am gonna die right here on this toilet. That's how bad it was. Just letting you know.
There was a couple years ago, I was still working underground at the time, and I was having this problem, and I'd never had this before, and here they told me it was hemorrhoids. But they're not the ones that push out, they push into my intestines, and obviously you can't see that, so I didn't know what was going on. But I went through all this constipation, and then all of a sudden there was no constipation, it was like a river, except it was like blood. So I was scared about this, and I went to the hospital. They did a colonoscopy, and they told me that they diagnosed me with colitis at first, based on the symptoms, and then when they did the colonoscopy, they said I had hemorrhoids pushing into my intestines. So the constipation was if I irritated the hemorrhoids, then they poked in, nothing could pass the hemorrhoid until it retracted, and that was also where the blood was coming from. I said, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And they give me a list of like stuff I could and couldn't eat, and the first thing I cut out of my diet entirely was corn, and the second thing, which I eat every once in a while, but for the most part I don't touch it, steak. Red meat just does not agree with my stomach anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can relate. I sat on the toilet there a couple times and was like, I don't know, man.
I'll be honest, my stomach is a huge fan of red meat.
Well, that's because of the medication I'm taking. I'm not normally like that at all, and it's just kind of one of those effects. It's not age; it's just the way the biology works. Unfortunately, got a couple of Dionicus eggs just for fun.
Nice. I haven't done anything in art other than get that biotoxin.
Mm-hmm.
Colby's the one doing everything. I just kind of take the reins for a minute because I did it for over a year.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, guys, and try to piece together something online with all these little pieces I'm getting. I got a 2-hour piece and I got like a half-hour piece, and I have to see what I can do with it. I'll probably just make them all different episodes because I don't do master editing or anything. But it's been fun.
Yeah, I was never any good at editing, but yeah, it was fun, man.
Yeah. See you later. Hopefully I'll see some of you later, or one of you at least later.
You'll probably see Colby before you'll see me. I'll be on my days off, so that'll be Monday and Tuesday night. So you might see me then, but after that the rest of that week, I'll be at work.
I see. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I usually go on after I get off of work, and that's every night. So.
Okay. Well, I'm on
You'll see me on
Domination.
property.
If you guys want to visit me on Domination anytime, I'm over there on the Ragnarok map, the pub map, because they have a public and they have a Patreon. I'm not on Patreon. Just a pub map, number 5. I'm over there where the red obby is, next to the Wyvern Crack. I'm right down the beach. Just go right down the beach and you'll see. It's just like the one I have over here. That same location I have over here on Rag.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's the same
one.
area. Yeah, it's the same area. So.
Okay, yeah, it won't be hard to find then. It's
No,
just right.
no. Yeah. So just check to see if I'm on in Discord first. Try to get my attention. Send me a message or something. And then we'll go from there. Okay?
All right, man.
That sounds good.
All right. Take care. Have a good night.
Hey,
Yep.
you too.
I'm a good woman.